Good day, and welcome to episode 22 of the 100 Spin Test, where I take roulette strategies and deliberately play them poorly. There are too many distractions which prevent people from playing roulette perfectly. So the goal of this channel is to honestly see if certain flat betting strategies can deal with real-world distractions and human imperfection. This is a re-release of the May 12, 2024 test because viewer Schnauzerbytes caught an error in my conclusions, and for that I'm grateful. I reversed the maximum number of consecutive wins and losses. I will delete the old version on June 30, 2024. A link to the erroneous version will be in the description while it is still active. Today's test strategy is the Rumple. I don't know the source of the bet or the name, but it's a common bet. It's 6 non-overlapping corners. There are 2 positions for each corner bet, high or low, and there are 6 double streets in which to place the bet. So there are 64 possible Rumple layouts. I'm just playing one. In an in-between video on June 4th, I'll do a 64 spin test with real money on every Rumple position, starting with every corner bet in the low position like a first and second column bet to every corner in the high position like a second and third column bet. Since I play online, I'll stick to the European game because it dominates with online casinos. There are 24 winning numbers out of a possible 37, giving you a 65% likelihood of winning on each spin. You will win more often than you lose, but it takes 2 wins to recover from a loss without a negative bet progression. To simplify things for analysis and scaling, my unit size is $1, euro, or pound. The bet is 6 units. As I mentioned, we are betting on corners, but the only requirement is that the corners do not overlap. I like symmetry, so I'll place my chips on the 1 to 5, 8 to 12, 13 to 17, 19 to 23, 25 to 29, and 32 to 35 corners. You will win 3 units if you land on a corner and lose 6 if you miss. The house edge is 16 cents per spin, but that adds up after 100 spins. The odds won't change if you move your bet around, and those odds are identical to 2 columns or dozens or even Christopher Mitchell's inside numbers. I'll run this with penny bets to see how it fares on a real, but sketchy table after the comments. I've put a link to Jack Ace's bet analyzer for the bet in the description.
As always, the chart below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives a hint at how volatile the bet is. Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
This strategy as played came up short. I'm disappointed and I hope that it manages to do better in the real money part after this commentary. We lost more than double the house edge. There were 63, 3-unit wins and 37, 6-unit losses. We should have won 2 more and lost 2 fewer times. Surprisingly enough, there were no zeros. We reached a high water mark of positive 3 units and a low of negative 39 before settling at negative 33 at the end of the spins. I ran a few statistical tests on the results. The chi-square test indicated that these results were likely random. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 1.6 with a standard deviation of 0.8. That means that 65% of wins should have occurred between 1 and 3 spins and 95% between 1 and 4. The maximum number of consecutive wins was 8 and maximum number of consecutive losses was 3. You could have done okay on this with negative progression, but you would need to triple your bet on loss. That gets risky on the 4th round. You'd be dropping 135 units to recover the previously lost 132 units and win 3. On to the real money session. Let's see how we do in part 2.
Keep in mind that casinos are not there to make you rich. So test strategies on a simulator and read the critiques of any strategy that you are planning to use. Also, all roulette players should remember that no system works all the time and some don't work at all. Adjust your risk level accordingly.
Well, I'll be damned. We're up 9 cents. We may just be able to afford a packet of Dijon ketchup.
Good luck until the next time.